Here. So, hello people from YouTube. It's one more immersion. I'm Victoria. I'm a host student. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anyone. And TNT is a platform conversation. And we are here again to have one more. And today we are going to talk about, are you an introverted person? And Isla, can you read and answer the first one?
Okay. Number one, are you an introverted person? Um, Depends on for me. Uh, I'm a shy person, but it doesn't mean necessarily an introvert person because when if I stay in a comfortable situation, uh, I think I'm a extrovert person than introvert person. But instead of when, for example, I I just uh, I don't know someone, for example, or maybe when there is a uncomfortable situation, I feel like more introverted person. I think for me it depends on in the beginning I take uh a little more time to feel free to talk more to feel nice to relax, but when I just know someone, I usually I feel like more introverted person. Because this I consider myself uh, there is no uh, one answer. It depends on the situation, depends on the people who I'm talking. So yeah, I think for me it depends.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I kind of agree with you. So, what about you, Marcia?
So people said that I'm extrovert person. So I consider myself extrovert person, you know, because I really like to talk and football and politics and musical instrument. Yeah, music instruments is musical. I love it when people talk about the rhythms, you know. So my family said I'm extrovert person, so I consider extrovert. You know, introvert for me it's depend the person, all right, but really uncomfortable, really bad, but it's depend the person. But I consider myself extrovert person because I like it so much to talk, for example. That's it.
So, can you choose the next one?
Yeah. And you, Andrea?
Oh my gosh, it's a difficult question for me because let me see. I cannot consider myself an introverted person, but I consider myself a shy person. And I am not a extroverted person too. So I think when I am comfortable in a place, even I don't know everybody in this place, but I am comfortable, I can talk more, I can be more extroverted. But I am really shy. Sometimes I can stay in a place without open my mouth. But I am not an introverted person, guys. I think there is a difference between introverted person and a shy person. What about you, Sarah?
I'm trying to decide. Because I think it is very complex this. But basically, I can say that in social situations, such as when I'm with friends or family members that I like, at least, I can be more of a extroverted person. But especially when it comes to workplace, it can be very hard for me to. And I think it's not appropriate to show some things or to make some comments. Not that I'm a person that's going to say something rude or anything, but I don't feel that it's the right moment or place to do so. So I could be more of a introverted person at work, and try to keep things to myself. Like to be alone sometimes, but it's hard because I'm working from home now. So sometimes I miss the contact with people, but I know that they would piss me off. So it doesn't make much sense. I think that really balance between these two personalities, maybe. And yeah, how is it for you?
Uh, it's a difficult question, but I consider myself as an introvert person because I like to stay alone most part of the time. I work from home as well, and sometimes I have to force me to see persons in person to person in a real environment, not an online environment, because in online I talk with a lot of people here in talk or even meetings at work. And in there I have to talk. But if I can choose, sometimes I prefer to stay alone, stay in my place. But I know that this is a problem as well, and I have to face my fears, my shyness, and meet persons in life, I guess. So yeah, I think it's that. And you, Victoria?
I really like the way that extrovert person talk, because maybe she like I am, maybe, but when we are seeing like yes, you are, you don't know, but we know. But when you see an introvert person, you think more, like I was like, oh my God, it's my dream being an extrovert person. Like I'm totally introvert person, always, like all the time. Being here talking to people, like seeing a lot of people all the time is a challenge for me. Like for me, if I could, it's just okay, I will do everything by my own. Like I really love to play video games or read a book or something like that, but just me, myself, and like so being here is a challenge. I like challenge. Sometimes it's a little bit hard, because like go out with friends. Sometimes I just don't want to. And I was okay, I will see about it. And I never see. That's the truth. Because I don't want to. Like it's my friend. I love my friends. But I'd rather be on my own. Like it's kinda like, I will talk to you. I will go out with you maybe once a year. It's not a problem, you know? So I'm totally an introverted person, of course, at all. And I was okay, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But when I did the test, yeah, guys, I did a free test online. And it's why, like I'm an introvert person. But it's cool. Like being here, a challenge for me, it's really cool. So, Matthew, can you read and answer the next one?
Yeah. Yes. Number 2. So, what do you prefer? A night in a pub or a nice dinner? I prefer a nice dinner. Yeah, because I like dinner, example, and coffee without sugar. And yes, I really like nice dinner with my family. Because I talk and uh, different opinion, different situations. So I prefer nice dinner.
Do you drink coffee at night?
At 9, morning, afternoon, every time. I love coffee.
I can't do it. Oh my God. Yeah. Can you just choose the next one?
Okay, Ianca, please.
I don't know. It depends on my mood. Once in 6 months or once in 3 months, I guess, I like to have a really nice night in a pub and to lose the control sometimes, to extravasate, to put in my demons to dance, to take my demons to dance actually. And I like as well to have nice dinner. I like to have nice dinners in my home, to invite some friends to come here and to drink a wine and to eat something, to play some games. I like to do that. So it depends on my mood, I guess. I don't have a preference. And you, Sarah?
Say, most of the time, the night in a pub, not like it's Friday night and I'm here, so obviously not such a going out person. But when I do, I prefer to do something more with more energy, because I think when I think about a nice dinner, I don't think only about food, I think about silence, and I have silence all the time in my house. I like to do something different, when I go out. So I'd say spend some time with my friends, gossip a little, say some things that doesn't make much sense, but it's just for fun, not hurting anybody, of course. But yeah, I'd say that I prefer this type of activity. And you, Andrea.
Yeah, it's an interesting question, guys, because in the past I used to stay every weekend on a pub, drinking with my friends, talking. But nowadays I just prefer stay, I don't know, stay at home with my friends, okay? Or have a nice dinner, even at home. But I really like going to a concert. So if you asked me if I would like to stay in a concert every weekend, I would say yes, because I have just energy for it, because it's something that I really love. But staying in a pub nowadays, drinking and talking, and I don't know, arrive at home on the madrugada, I don't know how to say that. It's not my mood anymore. But yeah, I used to be this person in the past. What about you, Ayla? Ayla?
My gosh, can you hear me?
Now it's it.
It's difficult today for me to talk. Nowadays, guys, surely I prefer a nice dinner because I don't have so much disposition anymore to go to a pub. I'm a morning person and I prefer to appreciate it, a good food and to in a I like to when there is a nice song environment and appreciate it with my family or friends and to catch up with them. I think it's good for me. Uh, I don't know, but I like more calm, relaxed environment nowadays, you know. So because this, I prefer a nice dinner. And you, Victoria?
Okay, I totally rather like a nice dinner, guys. Totally, because I don't know, I'm so old, too old, you know. So I really need something like more peace, and I just don't have more energy to go to a pub or something like that. Like I go to bars or places like that because my friends went to. So it's not like, oh my God, the worst thing. It's not my choice, you know? Like if I could try something, it's not a bar. But I go there because I want to see my friends, not because of the place. So if I could choose like a nice dinner, but at home, really, it's not that I don't like to be in a restaurant, but being at home, like you can do a fresh food, but it's a house food, you know? And you can do whatever you want to. If you want to eat sitting in the floor, you can drink whatever you want to. You know, it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to these restaurants, I have to eat this food. Like at home you can choose whatever you want to. If you want to listen to music, you can put the music. You know, it's your place. It's a safe place. So a nice dinner at home, it's an amazing thing for me. So, Andrea, can you read and answer the next one?
Yes. Has anyone ever told you to be more extroverted? Yeah, guys, my mom in the past used to say for me every day, be more extroverted, because I don't know, I am a shy person. As I said before, I don't consider myself an introverted person, but yeah, I used to as I am a only child, for me it's difficult sometimes. It was difficult sometimes to talk with the another person, another uh, people because of this, you know. But my mom used to say that a lot. What about you, Bianca?
Andrea, thanks for choosing me because I have a question. Do you think that have a relation between be a only child and be more introverted or have problems to talk with another person? Because I have this problem and I am a only child, you know. And thinking,
No, go ahead.
no, yeah, thinking about that, it could be a answer to my problems, you know.
But I don't think you are an introverted person, Bianca. Maybe you are like me, just a shy person, you know, because you can communicate with another person. I think introverted person, it's more, I don't know, a person that don't like to have contact with the other ones, you know. And I don't consider myself this kind of person. Even though I am shy, I can communicate. I go to places alone. I was in the concert last week alone, guys. I'm completely crazy because, oh my gosh, when I was younger, I didn't do it. And now, with 4, 6 years old, I am doing the things alone, you know. So it's strange, but I think when as we are only child, uh, it's more difficult in the beginning. Have disconnection with another children or something like that. But I think it cannot be an influence. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. You helped me a lot. Uh, yeah, but my boss said to me that I had to be more extroverted because I had to make more connections with the other coworkers, na verdade, outros orientandos que ela tem, so I had to help them or to ask for help sometimes. I'm very bad asking for help in several times. So she told me that. My mom said to me this as well. But I don't know. I really don't know. I try. But I don't know if I am an introvert person. I think I am a reserved person, maybe. I like to keep my things to me. As Sarah said, we have some things that we don't have to, we can't share in a work environment. For example, my personal life, it's my personal life. But because I'm afraid to be judged, or to my life, or to someone make a gossip about myself as well. So I prefer to be a reserved person, I guess, not an introverted. Maybe it's that. I love, and you?
So I totally agree with you, Andrea, because I'm a shy person, as I think as you all know, I'm a shy person, but I don't consider myself an introvert person because I'm able to connect to people. If I have opportunity, for sure, I I'm able to do that. And I think when I was a teenager, when I was in school, sometimes some friends told me, "Oh, you are so introvert." So because uh, I I had difficult to interact so easily. But I don't agree. I think it's different. Like Yanka said, it's different to be a shy person and introvert. And I consider myself um, uh, a closed person. I have difficult to talk more, as I said before, easily about my feelings, about myself, so easily when I just met someone. But when I feel comfortable, when I can trust someone, uh, everything changed, and I can talk. Sometimes I can talk too much, and yeah, I think for me it was more about it. My mom never said for me to be extrovert because she's is like me. And what I remember, it's my friends, some friends that I had, especially when I was in high school, and they complained a little to me. So, we can go to join different people, and you need to be a more extrovert person. But I've never changed about it, and but I consider it it's no problem because I'm a shy person, but I'm able to connect when I have opportunity. So yeah. And you, Sarah?
In my case, I don't recall being told that, to be more separated. Maybe something about work, some comments to be more dynamic, to search connections with customers. No, because sometimes I just wanna be formal or more technical. Oh, we have a problem to solve, let's do it. But I was told to maybe relax a little, to not be so formal, because it's not doesn't have to sound like a robot, you know. So I think it's something to work on. But I believe that, for example, here at first it was very hard for me to uh, lose up a little, you know, to not be, oh, okay, this is a conversation in English. With time, it became easier. I know that I have a lot to improve, but yeah, but when it comes to work, it's my main problem, my main challenge, you know. So it's the part of personality. So I have to I'm aware of that and I'm working to improve. That's it. And mass. I think you already didn't answer.
Well, I guess when one person talk about your opinion, about your your opinion. So I don't consider introvert because you talk your opinion, you talk your feel, your mind, you know. Yeah, opinions in the world really interesting for me or other person. So yes, but and people said about me this extrovert, you know. Yeah, so shy, it's complicated in my life, you know, because I don't I I'm not shy, you know. Yeah, example here, I express my opinion, so I'm extrovert because this is true. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like, yes, I don't know, like, I can remember someone telling me that I have to be more extroverted. I already saw something, some people telling me that I have to talk more with other people because I have a little problem that I don't like to talk with people that I don't know. Like if I'm going to a store, I don't like to talk to the sale woman, you know. So if I'm going to, I don't know, a McDonald's, I don't want to ask it for the person what I want to eat. Yeah, I don't like to. So I always go out with my boyfriend or with some friends, and I ask them to ask the person the food for me. So if I'm alone, if I'm by myself, I just search for a place that there is a totem, like because I can ask for the totem and I don't have to talk to anyone. Just give the receive and to proving that it's my food and take the food. It's enough for me. I don't really like to order foods or clothes that when I have to buy a clothes, I just want to go to the store, see the clothes there and try and go home. I don't want to being help from people around me because I don't want to talk to them because I don't know them. So it's so hard for me. And I don't know. I get so nervous. So even though people don't say for me that I have to be more extrovert, I know that I have to be more. So yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, nobody tells me it, but I know about it, and I'm here trying it. So, Bianca, can you read and answer the next one?
How do you feel after a whole day talking to people? Exhausted. Because, well, at my work, I have to be so formal, I have to talk well, to have a good behavior, to be a polite person, to fake it a lot. Not that I am not a polite person, but sustain this personality for a long time. It's exhausted to me. So at work, I feel really tired. Even in a social event, sometimes if I'm not comfortable, I become tired as well. But I am the kind of person that needs a moment alone, I need this moment. And when I know that I have to have a social interaction, I have to prepare myself, to prepare my brain, like, okay, now I'm going to have social interaction. So active this mood of socialization and go ahead. But I have to prepare myself. And after a party, for example, I stay easily 2 months without going to another party. Just recover me from the social event, but the hangover as well. Because after an age, I felt that a hangover isn't a hangover, it's a sickness. I became sick. So I have to recover from everything. It's really weird. But yeah, I feel exhausted. And you, Sarah?
I totally relate to the work parts. Like I'm changing the character, like a video game, and then I'm gonna get back to original Sarah some way. It depends the type of problems I have to solve. But usually I started working a few months ago, so it's kind of fresh. So but basically, it's not only talking, not only changing the personality, but also spending hours talking, speaking in English. So it's an extra challenge for my brain. So and on top of that, sometimes we have nice people that are understandable, are easier to handle, and sometimes are very entitled customers who think they are right no matter what. And they are wrong, but I cannot say that these words, so I have to create the whole story behind. So I believe that I feel tired because of that, because of this type of interactions and because of the extra challenge of the language as well. So, but I like to interact with people that if I was on vacation, for example, and we spent the whole day gossiping, perfect. I'm not tired at all. Let's do it again tomorrow. But when it comes to work, it's hard. I completely understand when Yanka says about this. This new person she has to become. Yeah. And you, Andrea, how is it for you?
Yeah, girls, I agree with you. I am this person too because, for example, I work with a lot of people, and these people, it's every day calling my name every time. Sometimes it's so annoying for me. Andrea. Oh my gosh. Okay, when I arrive at home, I just need to refresh my mind, to drink a wine, to relax, because I need to deal with people all the time. And sometimes I can be the person that stress the person, the another one, or sometimes I am the person that not open my mouth to say anything. I can stay an entire day without speaking a word, just few words, just the necessary. But sometimes I can speak a lot, and sometimes I annoy the another person. So it's strange for me, but I really feel tired when I arrive at home and I have, how can I say, a busy day, if I need to talk with a lot of people. Marcia is not here, so Ayla?
Uh, well, a whole day. Oh my gosh, I think it's more common at a work environment, but because I think if it's about a work, probably I will feel like so exhausted uh, because it's difficult to deal with uh, after a whole day. But when, for example, if I'm knowing I'm travel and I'm knowing a new place or I have a good talking and there is a good connection. I think it's good, but I don't know if a whole day it's necessary to have some break. And but when there is a good talking, I feel good. I feel satisfied, and it's nice for me. I appreciate it. to know more about someone and to share opinions, ideas, and to learn something. And it's a good opportunity for me. But when it's about the stress as a working place, I think it's difficult to do it. Yeah. And I don't know, Victoria answered.
No. Yeah, I believe it's dependent on the situation. Like if I'm like at work, obviously it's okay for me because I have a lot of things on my mind. And it's normal we get home really tired because we spend a lot of energy working. But like if it's just with friends or socializing, like okay, I'm on vacation and I don't have to do anything. I'm just like being me. So I don't know, like maybe I'm like younger, like at the end of the day, I'll be just exhausted because I can't be around people like all the time. Like just if with friends and we are like sharing the same house and okay, sometimes we are together like playing something, and other times you're just relaxing in different rooms or something like that. So in that case, I just can't spend time with a person. But if I have to spend all day with a person, like all day with a lot of people, I can't. Just my brain just break and I can't exist. And at the end of the day, I will just, oh my God, I have to sleep. I have to hear nothing. When you just lock your door in your room and you're just, okay, now I won't do anything and listen anything. I won't listen music or nothing, nothing. Just, yeah, something like that. I really like it and I really need it. So if I just spend the whole day talking to people, at the end of the day, my brain is really broke. I can't, just can't. So, Sarah, can you read and answer the next one? I believe we have time for the one more.
Sure. Do you feel good when you are alone? Would you like to have more hours alone? Yeah, definitely. I wish I could because I currently live with my sister and my parents. So sometimes I just, like you said, I just want to be alone or decide what I'm gonna watch or something simple as that. No. But I travel. Last year I had the chance to travel by myself, and it was very nice because I could decide if I wanted to have breakfast at 7 a.m. in the morning or at 10. Nobody was here to say, oh, we should go somewhere, we should do this, we should do that. I decided by myself, so it was very pleasant. So if I can't wait to do this again, not only traveling, but if I can just go somewhere in the city and be there for a while, it can be good for me. So, yeah, sometimes it feels lonely, but I think loneliness is more when you are doing something you consider boring, as just scrolling on your phone or just watching time pass by. But if you have a nice activity and you are alone, it's not sad. It's good. It's time for yourself. That's what I mean. What do you think, Jan?
Well, yeah, I'm the same. I think I feel good when I am alone. And it's strange because I moved to this house. Well, in 2014, I moved to a house with at least four people. And I say at least because when new people, new students came to the city and don't have place to stay, usually they stay in my home. So at least four people, but we achieved, I guess, eight people in the same house. And I moved to this house in 2019 alone. And I was so afraid to be alone, so afraid to everything. If I will made it, pay the bills, and be alone, it was very challenging. And nowadays I can't see myself living with another person. If I am get married in some moment, I don't know how it would be to share the same space with another person. To me, it will be so strange, you know? So I get used to stay alone, I guess, and I like, but sometimes I need to see someone, tipo, today. After here, I need to see a friend. I can't stay alone, so I'm going to a friend's house. But yeah, and I don't know if I would like to have more hours alone because I stay alone for a long time. So to my mental health, it will be good if I force me to see more person, actually, to see more people. I need to do this. I know. And you, Ayla?
Well, I don't have problem. In fact, I like it. I feel good when I'm alone sometimes because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to be by myself to reflect and to organize my thoughts, my feelings, especially when there is something that is no good for me, uh, some problems, some bad feelings, and I need to be by myself. And I so appreciate it. Go for a walk and to to put my headphone and to listen to a good music, songs, and to reflect about it. I think that I brings me more calm, more relaxed. I can solve in my mind what happens, why I feel so bad. Uh, so I think it works well for me to do this. And I'm the opposite from my daughter, for example. My daughter hate being alone, and sometimes we talk and she said to me, "Oh, Mom, it's terrible for me. I don't know why you like this because I need to talk to people. So we are different, and but for me, it's good. I like it. For sure, it's no always, but sometimes I need to have some moment for me to be by myself, you know. So I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. Um, Victoria, I think you, I don't know if
Andrea,
Andreas,
write your entrance.
Andrea.
No, not yet, guys. But I will be
Oh,
quickly. I like to be alone. I am married, but my husband is working in another place, so I've been living alone for a time, and I like so it because it's a freedom, you know. You can do whatever you want, uh, and it's the best part. That's it. And you, Vitaly?
like, guys, I really like to be alone. I really like to be by myself, like having a time for me, because I have a son. So, like when you have a kid around you, you're not like totally alone. So when I have a free time just by myself, I really love it because it's like peace. It's a quiet place. It's a lot. I love it. I can do whatever I want to the time I want to. It's like it's a free moment, so I really love it and I feel so cool. So people from YouTube, I believe it's time to say bye. So thank you for being here.